The grid has been dark for 96 hours. You hear it before you see it. A tiny click somewhere on the porch, too deliberate for the wind, too patient for a cat. Then the air changes. The curtain lifts as if someone exhaled against the glass. Your phone bars have folded to 0. The wall clock ticks like a countdown. If a stranger is standing at your curb, he isn't asking, "Should I go in?" He's doing math: how fast, how quiet, how sure. In 30 minutes, you can wreck that equation. No bunker, no gadgets, just leverage, friction, and time. This isn't a fortress on a hill, it's your ordinary house on an ordinary street. A coffee ring on the side table, shoes by the mat. A sliding glass door that glides too easily. A garage that kisses your kitchen through a thin interior door. Curtains that look like promises. On the counter, a roll of duct tape, a fistful of 3-4-inch wood screws, 2 zip ties, a closet dowel, a battery radio, 2 cheap lamp timers, a flashlight with a half-tired beam, and a tray of leftover bolts that have been waiting years for their moment. Outside, the sky goes from pewter to ink. Somewhere, a car alarm chirps once and loses courage. You inhale, set the fear aside, and begin the choreography of calm. Your goal isn't impenetrable. That doesn't exist. Your goal is to make your home a bad idea. Noisy to approach. Slow to breach. Uncertain to occupy. You'll add seconds until they become minutes, because in the quiet world of forced entry, there's a rule everyone knows but no one says out loud. If it takes more than a few minutes, move on. 1. Teach the front door to say no. Start where they expect strength. Most front doors are costumes. The strike plate, the small cup that receives the deadbolt, is usually held by short screws nibbling decorative trim. A kick doesn't defeat the lock, it defeats the wood around it. Swap every short screw in the strike plate and hinges for 3-4-inch screws and drive them deep into the studs. You didn't upgrade the lock, you upgraded the skeleton that takes the hit. Add a simple angle brace. Wedge a closet dowel or broom handle from knob to floor at a shallow angle. Horizontal force turns into downward resistance the floor can absorb. It isn't pretty, it is physics. Now a boot that expected 2 kicks meets a house with bones. 2. Make windows expensive. Windows are polite lies, pretty views wrapped around a pre-installed opening. Don't try to make them unbreakable. Make them annoying. Lay duct tape across ground floor panes in a tight grid. Taped glass clings when shattered. Clearing it becomes a noisy, sticky argument. Slide weight into place behind likely windows. A dresser, a bookshelf, that stationary bike that's been scenery all year. Breaking a pane no longer equals stepping through. It equals grunting and scraping while the neighborhood listens. Draw curtains. Not because you're hiding, but because uncertainty is a lock you don't have to buy. If they can't map the room, they can't script their entry. 3. Cancel the shortcut. Sliding glass doors. Many sliding doors lift off their tracks with patience. Deny the trick. Cut a stick to fit the track so the panel can't slide. Drill a small downward hole through the sliding frame into the fixed frame and drop in a nail or bolt. From outside, nothing changed. Inside, the lift game is over. Add a petty flourish. A dab of dish soap or petroleum jelly on the outside handle. Slippery hands don't linger. 4. Muzzle the traitor. Garages. Garages love to betray you. A coat hanger slipped through the top gap can snag the emergency release in seconds. Loop zip ties through the release, so it resists a casual tug, but still yields to a firm pull from inside if you truly need it. Unplug the opener. Power shouldn't surprise you. If possible, park a vehicle so it blocks the interior path 2 tons of no that won't move quietly. Reinforce the interior garage-to-house door with the same long screws you used up front. It's often the thinnest door you own. Tonight it earns respect. 5. Let the ground speak. Perimeter. You can't watch every approach, but the ground can listen for you. Spread gravel beneath windows and along side paths. Footsteps on gravel announce themselves with bright percussion. Plant thorns under sills, roses, pyracantha, bougainvillea. Nature's barbed wire grabs and doesn't let go. Stretch a garden hose low across a shadowed path, a trip hazard that converts speed into embarrassment. Mount a visible motion sensor, real or dummy. The small black lens changes behavior on sight. Doubt supplies its own electricity. 6. Win the mind before the door. Psychology. Most burglars aren't bold. They're calculating. Decorate with doubt. Set a large steel water bowl by the back step and drop a chewed rope toy nearby. Add a beware of dog sign. You haven't promised a dog. You've promised possibility, noise, teeth, chaos. Leave muddy size 13 boots by the front door. They imply an occupant who is large, present, and not fond of visitors. Let talk radio murmur from a battery pack in the living room. Voices imply witnesses. Witnesses imply risk. Use lamp timers to rotate lights. Living room 20 minutes dark, bedroom 15 dark. Kitchen 10. It reads as a person moving through the house without anyone standing in a window. 7. Script the worst minute. Everything above buys time. If someone still gets in, time must become choreography. Choose a bedroom with a solid door. Reinforce it like the front. Long screws at strike and hinges, a sturdier strike plate, a simple wedge or underdoor brace. Inside, place a flashlight, charged power bank, water, a basic first aid kit, and whatever legal defensive tools fit your reality. Establish a family code word unmistakable and never said by accident. When it's spoken, debate ends. Feet move, the door closes. You call, you breathe, you wait. Panic adores improvisation. Safety prefers rehearsal. You didn't build a castle. You build a bad idea. Burglars waste speed, silence, and certainty. Your long screws turned a kick into a bruise and a racket. Your taped glass turned a clean pop into a sticky public argument. Your gravel turned stalking into soundtrack. Your dog decoys, boots, voices, and lights injected questions into a mind that wanted answers. Your safe room replaced chaos with a script. That's the math. Stack enough seconds and doubts, and most opportunists will choose a different equation. Something else changed while you worked. The house kept the same shape, but it felt different under your hands. With each screw seated and each brace set, your pulse steadied. Preparedness isn't bravado, it's clarity. You aren't invincible now, but you are no longer guessing, and fear hates precision. There's a rule whispered in the world of forced entry. If it takes more than a few minutes, pick another target. In half an hour with draw odds and common sense, you built those minutes. So when a figure pauses at your curb and runs the numbers, how fast, how quiet, how sure, he'll hear gravel underfoot. See lights breathe from room to room. Imagine a dog he doesn't want to meet. Picture a big pair of boots inside, and face a front door that behaves like it has convictions. He'll try the math one more time. It still won't add up. He'll keep walking,